this is Old Skies. It's the latest adventure game from Wadjet, who I've played some of their games before. They're always really clever. Like, these guys, I don't know, this is a genre that used to dominate the video game industry, and it's faded quite a bit since then. But people who make this kind of game haven't gotten any worse at it. The games that people are making today that manage to, rise to the top in this genre that's largely faded tend to be very, very good. And Wadjet is one of the companies that is right at the top of their game. So I'm always excited when a new one comes out. And this one is supposed to be very cool. It's about time travel and sort of remaking the past and seeing it cascade into the present, which sounds complicated and interesting. So let's hit new game and find out what's in here. February 15th, 2029, East Village, 6:31 p.m. Post no balls.
Fia? Fia, come in. Blast it. It can't end like this. Come on. Don't freak out. Think. You've got this all under control. Fia, what did you do?
Financial District, April 14th, 2062, 7:31 p.m.
Right. A night off. Finally. Now to find something to do with it.
Scan the room with my mouse to find objects or people to interact with. So... Mix is a hard light hologram programmed with 200 years worth of cocktail recipes. And this is a handsome young man. And this is a logo that changes every few chrono shifts. I don't know what it advertises anymore. Ortiz is what it advertises. Okay. A couple sits in an animated conversation. Best not to disturb them. A sad-looking man nursing a drink. I guess... Let's talk to the bartender.
Not yet. There's plenty of time for that later.
Okay, I guess you've got an opinion.
Maybe it's not my place, sir, but that young lady seems to be eyeing you.
Let's definitely do this one.
I believe she is playing hard to get, sir.
Thank you. I wasn't sure. Right. Hi. I'm new to town. Don't know anyone here. You alone?
Alone?
Yeah.
For now. By the way, these stools worry me. Like, there are so many ways that having a thin pole emerge at about crotch height from the ground could be deeply problematic. I mean, obviously there must be some kind of AI that is controlling this and making sure it doesn't just rack somebody. But it seems bad. It seems like a place, this is a future that I do not want.
I suppose I am, for now. Nothing is really definite, as far as I'm concerned. It always depends.
Depends. On what?
On ripples. Or variables. Or ripples within variables. Sorry, I must not be making any sense.
No, I think I get it. You're talking about time travel, right? You work for Chronozen?
Okay, I love that. Like, I know my character is going to be a time traveler because of the hype around the game. And so it sounded like she was trying to be cagey, but like, no, in this world, time travel is normal. Everyone knows about it. So, you're a quick one.
You're pretty sharp. Was I that obvious?
I'm good at reading people. Part of being in sales.
That must be nice. Knowing what you are.
You're saying you don't?
Yes and no. I may not even exist right now.
I'm not sure I understand. You seem real enough to me.
Let's see. So am I going to buy him a drink? Do I want him to buy me a drink? Let's share a drink.
Am I real enough to share a drink with?
I can't think of anything I'd rather do more. A Weathered cocktail, please.
Same for me.
Right away.
Oh, good to know that I'm Fia. I mean, I assumed I was, but here we go.
I'm Fia.
Johnny, nice to meet you.
Well, blast it. Probably for the best, anyway.
Okay, I knew just enough about this story that I saw that coming, and that was great. The basic idea is that in order to be a time traveler, I've been kind of pulled out of causality, or Fia here has been pulled out of causality, and so anytime somebody makes a change to the timeline, Fia notices it. Nobody else notices it. Reality just changes for everyone else, but Fia can see it. And so periodically, people that she's talking to will just suddenly wink out of existence because a time traveler went back and like canceled their grandmother or something. So, okay. So I was at... Oh, so I can decide if I want to go home or if I want to go to work. Let's try to have a nice work-life balance and go home.
Lights. Another evening at home. Duffy did warn me about times like this.
10 years of chrono shifts have left this view unrecognizable from when you first moved here. Your comfortable memory fiber bed with internal temperature control. Chrono locked, of course. Oh, so my bed's always the same, but like everything else can change. A hollow touch screen floating in the corner. I guess... Can I look out here? Nope, I'm just walking around. Okay, let's go to bed.
There's got to be something better to do with my evening than go to bed.
Okay, what else do we have? Oh. Personic?
Duffy always warned me not to check my personic profile after a chrono adjustment. But it's not like he ever listens to his own advice. Oh, what the socket. Let's see what my current timeline self is up to. Looks like I'm quite fond of cats in this timeline. Hope they end up in good homes after the next chrono adjustment.
Okay. So I've got a life, but I'm also still me, the time traveler. That's interesting. I wonder how that works exactly. Hello, I'm Rosha. Hi everyone, my name is Rosha. I was recruited a few months ago. I'm originally from Spain and just got assigned to the London branch. Hey, welcome, 10-year veteran of time wrangling here, based in New York. Hong Kong field agent here, been involved with CZ from the start. I also joined at the start, but I spent the last 10 years as a chronomonitor for the New York office. Former field agent, now a freshly minted chronomonitor in Oslo. Nice to meet you all. Okay, I'm not remembering any of these people. Regretting this promotion. Starting to regret this promotion to chronomonitor. How do you manage it, Nazo? It's a demanding job, but it's vital, and there are only a handful of people in the world who can do it. So be proud of that. I'm trying, man. I just miss being out there, you know? Out then. It gets easier. I like out then because they're, you know, time people. Announcing chrono shifts? Can chrono shifts be announced more than 5 seconds in advance, please? It's not an exact science. There's no way to predict when they'll occur. I nearly cracked my skull on a lamppost that wasn't there before. You know you're supposed to remain in place during a chrono shift. That's not the point! It's in the protocol guide. I suggest you read it again. And news, okay. The latest Anderson treatment injection is now available. Okay, so staying on track with your injections ensure you continue to age gracefully, maintaining your vitality and health. Okay, so there's some kind of, maybe not immortality, but some kind of anti-aging drug. Valoria wins decisive battle in 3-month war with Astoria. What are these places? This devastating war lasted 3 months, saw Valoria's advanced technology and strategic prowess overpower Astoria's defenses with overwhelming efficiency. Valoria's unmanned aerial fleets and cyber warfare capabilities crippled Astoria's military infrastructure, leading to an overwhelming defeat. Neighboring regions are watching closely as Valoria consolidates its power, leaving Astoria to grapple with the aftermath of its swift downfall. The balance of power in the region has been irrevocably altered. Okay, what do you bet that changes soon? Let's see here. Abyssinia Reborn, an Ethiopian restaurant in New York City, offers a dining experience like no other, with holographic depictions of the Lion's Roar Revolution immersing diners in a vivid futuristic narrative. While the holograms are visually captivating, the constant reminder of conflict might be overwhelming for some. However, the food is outstanding. Their Doro Wat is rich and flavorful, and their injera is perfectly spongy, making each bite a delight. It does kind of make me want to try whatever these foods are. Abyssinia Reborn is a must-visit for those who appreciate both traditional Ethiopian cuisine and cutting-edge dining atmosphere, though the intense revolutionary theme might not suit everyone. And here's sports. I guess I just want to read these so that I'm assuming this is like here to anchor my understanding of the world so that when it changes, I can tell. So I feel like I should read this stuff, even though I normally skip a lot of, text dumps in games. In a surprising move, Chloe Sadar, the unparalleled 3-time world champion, has announced her retirement from boxing at the height of her career. Despite dominating the sport with no signs of slowing down, Sadar simply stated, "It's time." While her decision sparked some speculation, the boxing community and her fans are respecting her privacy, honoring her legacy as one of the greatest fighters of all time. Sadar leaves the ring with grace, her unmatched record standing as a testament to her extraordinary career. Okay, that feels like it's all I can do here, so I guess I need to go to work.
Let's see what's out there.
That was a nice grounding in the world.
Lights.
So, let's go to work.
Hey, Nozzo, you there?
Hi, Fia. What's up?
Nothing at all. Any clients on the roster tonight?
Isn't this your night off?
Yeah, can't be bothered.
Right, I get you. I've got a nostalgia tourist on the waiting list. He wants to revisit one of his old student haunts.
I see. Babysitting duty. My absolute fave.
Be nice. He paid a lot of money. Clients like him keep the lights on.
I know.
So, you interested?
There's nothing else.
There's nothing else.
Nothing that can be arranged in such short notice.
All right.
Sure, sounds nice and simple. I could use one of those.
Okay, I'll prep the client. See you soon, Fia.
Yeah, see you soon. Hey, Duffy.
Fia! Didn't expect to see you tonight.
Well, chrono adjustment. Derailed all my evening plans.
Ooh, yeah, been there. I know how it feels. You're doing the right thing.
What thing is that?
What right thing is that?
The thing I taught you, way back when. Focusing on a job. It's the best way to get through the timeline malaise.
Oh, you think I'm malaised, do you?
Who, me? Well, I try not to think at all. Better that way. Anyway, say hi to Nazo for me and break a leg out then.
Yeah, see you later.
Okay.
Better get dressed for work.
What?
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Fia Quinn.
April 14th, 2024. East Village. 5:31 p.m. This is 5 years before the last time we were in the East Village?
Nozzo, you read?
Loud and clear. You made it in one piece?
All bits present and accounted for. Rough spot for a landing point, though.
Well, it's isolated, open to the sky, and close to the client's desired goal. As far as the brass is concerned, it's perfect. Speaking of, I'm about to send him through. You'd better get clear.
Righto.
And he's dead.
Timefall successful. I see him.
How is he?
He's fine. The cranial shielding did its job.
You'd better go check on him.
The cranial shielding. That's great. By the way, I should point out, this is a novel art style for WoD Jedi. Most of their stuff historically has been like classical, like, you know, adventure game pixel art. And this sort of like minimalist line art style with the painted backdrops is new for them, I think, unless I'm forgetting something. But I like it. I don't know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of when games were just barely starting to move out of pixel art and they were trying new things because, you know, they could handle higher res stuff, budget for better, you know, not better, but I guess more time consuming animation work. And so it still has this nostalgia vibe to it, but a different nostalgia vibe from the pixel art days. So I'm enjoying this so far. So this is Joe Anderson. He paid a lot of money for a trip to the past, and it's my job to make sure he gets his money's worth.
Dr. Anderson?
That was something. Oh, you're Fia, is that right?
That I am. Welcome to 2024.
2024. So, this is real. I'm really here.
That you are.
You know this place. It's the old Seagram Center, right? Or should I say that it will be the new Seagram Center?
If you like. Whatever helps you make sense of it. Now go local, and we'll be on our way.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for this. There we go. Perfect. Now let's go. The Silver Flare isn't far.
Dr. Anderson?
Huh?
I need to take point. It's for your own protection.
Really? But I lived here. You didn't.
I have been fully briefed. I know the way.
Okay, I get it. Don't mess with the designated driver and all. After you, Agent Quinn.
So this is interesting. So it seems like rich people are able to go back in time, and just for nostalgia because they pay a lot of money. But time travel causes ripple effects that destroy entire lives. Both of these things are true in this world. This almost feels like an exaggerated, like over the top, I don't know, like satire on sort of our modern semi-cyberpunk society where rich people have this sort of outsized ability to do whatever they want, and other people end up holding the bag. But like, yeah, like I hope it wasn't something like this that led that entire man to be destroyed at the very beginning of the game. This is a dystopian world if that's the way it works.
Well, blast it.
Is there a problem?
Nothing we can't handle. Agents like myself are equipped with a multi-tool for just this reason.
Is that right?
Yes. Is there something wrong?
Oh, no problem at all.
Okay, so my multi-tool can open the door.
Ah, blast it.
Got everything under control?
Yes. Just need to touch base with my handler. Won't be a tick.
Okay. Let's go over here where the guy won't listen to us. I'm sure that's how it works.
Nozzo,
Hi, Fia. By the way, how's that new sub-vocalization module working?
tickles the larynx a bit, but I'm getting used to it.
Good. That means it's working. Anyway, what's up?
There's no keyhole.
There's no keyhole on this door.
There isn't?
No.
Oh, must be padlocked from the outside.
Didn't they think to check that before choosing this landing point?
Do they ever?
Don't worry. I'll figure this out.
They always do.
Okay, let's talk about subvocalization.
I admit, it is very strange talking like this.
Oh?
You know, speaking with you without moving on my lips or making any sound.
I get it. But you can't deny it's useful. Besides, the brass insists.
Well, I insist on a softer landing point next time.
That's fine. As long as you do it subvocally.
So I believe that subvocalization is like when you do all the parts of talking except making the sound and moving your mouth. But like, I think that sort of your jaw is sort of working and your tongue is moving, and you're basically just kind of speaking very, very softly. I think the idea is that whatever she's got is detecting what she's trying to do and is interpreting it as speech, which then gets transmitted to Nazo, which is kind of cool. I would love to have technology like this. There's a lot of like cyberpunk level technology that I would actually not want to mess with at all. This is one that I think would be kind of fun to learn how to use. I would kind of love to try it sometime.
Stand by, Nozo.
I'll be here.
I think we do have sub-vocalization stuff where it's like you do talk, you just talk very, very, very quietly, and it picks things up and maybe like feeling the vibration of your larynx or something like that, rather than needing you to project to get sound into the air into, you know, a microphone that's like out in front of you. It's like attached to your neck. So I think we do have things like this, but it sounds like she's doing a much, like, I don't know, more advanced version of it where she's literally not making a sound. And that, I think that would be a fun thing to learn how to do. Okay, so what's this? Oh, this looks like it's trying to get my attention, like it's a thing I can interact with, but it's not. My suit can print currency from any era? Cool. Okay, so what else can I, besides this, what else can I interact with? It looks like it's just the door, Joe, and this thing that I can look at but not interact with. I mean, I don't think the multi-tool can do anything with this, right?
The multi-tool can transform into a dozen useful tools, but none of them are needed here.
Well, let's talk to Joe again.
Dr. Anderson?
What's up?
Are you sure you're all right?
Just hungry. Let's get going.
I'm nervous about admitting we're stuck. I want to see if I can solve this without bugging Joe about
To the
it.
Silver Flare, then?
My growling stomach says yes.
There's no lock to use them.
Hey, blame the brass.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do? Is there something... So, like, pixel hunting is a classic part of this genre. Wait, was something talking... Oh, here, what is this? If there's anything in the historical record lost about the Mr. Clive... Okay, so no, this is nothing. Alright, yeah, I guess I have to talk about being stuck with this guy. I think it's my only thing I haven't
Dr.
done.
Anderson?
What's up?
So, this is a bit awkward.
Can't get the door open?
I'm afraid not. We try to plan for everything, but
No battle plan survives first contact with the enemy, huh?
something like that.
Well, look, I think I can give you a boost over. You know, if you want. You'll need to open the door from the outside to get me out, but you can manage that, right?
Yeah, that works.
All right, nothing for it. Boost me over.
Man, does this take me back?
Everything okay?
I'm fine. Nobody's giving me a second look.
And the client?
I'll check.
Okay, so this is the same... So this is why they have the post no balls joke. It's so that I would recognize this door. Because this is the window that exploded up here before Nazo come out of this door and was like, Fia, what have you done? That's 5 years from today. But because I noticed this joke and thought it was funny, that means there's no question that I'm going to recognize this door the second time I see it.
It's locked with a combination, not with a key. The multi-tool won't do much good.
Well, dang it. All right.
Well, Nozo, you were right about the lock.
I usually am.
What do?
We show the brass how resourceful we can be.
Hurrah! The chance to prove ourselves. Again. Does the historical record still contain an archive of old lock combinations?
It contains an archive of just about anything. You just need the brand name. Is there a brand name written on the lock?
Yes. Rastar.
Then you should have everything you need.
Okay. Tutorial. So I can search for Rastar. And then... basic info. Okay. So yeah, there's just some background information, but here is this. To receive the combination, provide the serial number and make a request. You'll get a response within 4 to 6 weeks. If you require immediate assistance, You can submit the serial number below. Okay, that's funny that you might have to wait weeks. Why? I guess, I don't know, we must somehow be... It's weird, like, figuring out how you interact with home base in a time travel story. Like, if you can travel all over the place, but it takes home base 4 to 6 weeks to provide you with something, it seems like maybe that could still be instantaneous. They just, they take the 4 to 6 weeks to get the thing, and then they talk to you in the same time. But it seems like that's not how it works. That, like, the time that I spend here is somehow synced with time at home. And so Nazo's experiencing this in the same rate that I'm experiencing this. That seems to be how it's working. Okay, so it is back? No, that's not. I want to look at the back of this and find a... Turn lock over. There it is.
Oh, blast it. Nothing's ever easy, is it?
Dang it. This is just a tutorial. I thought it was going to be easy. Okay. So it looks like it's... I mean, is that something I can clean off, or is it damaged? It looks like it's damaged. I'm gonna try a random combination.
Worth a try, but no.
All right. Well, is that... Why is this discolored? Is that just meant to be a shadow? I don't know what else that would mean. Can I talk to the guy through the door? There it is.
Dr. Anderson, you all right in there?
Hey, I'm doing great. Don't worry about me.
Worrying about you is our literal job.
All part of the service package, huh? Well, worry not. I'm enjoying myself immensely.
You're enjoying yourself?
We used to come here, Some friends and I from class. We'd sneak in with some beers and, well, you can imagine.
Yeah, how did you get in?
How did you and your friends get inside?
I don't know the combination to that lock, if that's what you're getting at. Back in the day, we all climbed over.
You climbed? How?
We were young. Some of us did actual sports. They helped the nerds like me. Youth may be wasted on the young, but it does have its advantages. Sometimes.
A bit of a rebel, were you?
Rebel. We were just drinking beer below the legal age. But it was fun, and we did feel pretty cool doing it. So, sure, let's go with rebel.
Are you sure you're okay in there?
Bit hungry, but that's fine. It'll only make my meal at the Silver Flare even better. So you go do what you need to do.
I'm gonna leave you for a bit, Dr. Anderson. I'll find a way to get that lock open.
Take your time. I'll just stay here on memory lane. They were such good friends, I wish I could remember their names.
Okay. I think this is really funny, because, I don't know, I can handle a lot of different things in stories, but, social awkwardness is very difficult for me, and she's just in the most awkward position where she's, responsible for this guy's welfare, and everything's going wrong, and she can't handle it, and she's now gonna have to leave him alone in an abandoned construction site in the past while she goes to figure out, I don't know, get some bolt cutters or something?
Nuzzo, what's the timeline importance ranking of this old rag?
I think it's safe to assume quite low.
Let's test that, shall we? So, any ripples?
No fear, the timeline did not change because you picked up a rag. If there are any ripples to be concerned about, I'll ping you. So feel free to grab as much trash off the street as you want.
You're too good to me, Nuz.
I know.
Huh. A worn movie poster.
Trollgate. I remember this film. It's a classic.
It hasn't come out in your win yet, so don't spoil it for anyone.
I was a kid, Nuz. I imagine it's chrono shifted into an entirely different movie by now.
This hideous creature reminds you of a mascot that was chrono shifted out of existence. You seem to remember its cultural erasure being a crowd-funded request? Oh, what? Okay, that's funny. That, people don't like something, and so they crowdfund time travelers to erase it from history? It's kind of messed up, actually. An angel with a devil's tail. You best guess it has some religious or political significance. Hansen versus Guzzo. Huh. I've got a rag now. I guess we'll walk down the street?
Nozzo, you're keeping an eye on Dr. Anderson, yeah?
I'm monitoring him through his PFE. He's fine, for now. But I don't think the press will like that you're leaving him alone.
Probably, but they'll like refunding his deposit even less.
No doubt. Okay, I'll leave you to it. Update me when you can.
I wonder how long this street goes before it repeats. So we've got City Meat, Sunshine Pharmacy, Paolo's Pizza, Domino's Diner, Speedy's Electronics, The Puppy Parlor, Dearden's Donuts, The Grocery, J&C Grocery. Here we are, City Meat, that's familiar, right? Or is it? Sunshine Pharmacy? Yeah, okay, Paolo's Pizza. Okay, I was just curious how much street they made, how ridiculous it was. That is a perfectly reasonable amount of street for them to have made. And, I mean, this is not unlike Seattle where you would pass multiple Starbucks on your way anywhere. So let's go to the diner, I guess? I mean, I can't go into any of these places, right? That is neat that sort of the hub screen of a place will just be you walking down a street continuously. A groaning AC unit drips lubricant onto the sidewalk. Better watch your step. Oh, puddle of lube.
Now it's all mucky. Ugh. Good thing my seat is self-cleaning.
Okay. A wrought iron fence.
Locked.
Everything's locked. Free food, naked servers, false advertising. Okay, that's great. Let's go.
I shouldn't enter without the client.
Okay, so is the lube all I'm getting? An empty cardboard box. That's it? Trying to think. Oh, garbage. No, wait, that's not a garbage can. That's a newspaper box. I mean, this is an adventure
The
game.
multi-tool can transform into a dozen.
Yeah. I'm just like, part of me just wants to use stuff on everything.
There's no handle or keyhole.
Okay, so I'm betting I'm gonna come through this gate sometime in the future, but maybe this is all we need. Maybe I just need to clean the back of the lock with this, and it'll give me a legible serial number. All right, so let's open this up, flip it over, and clean it.
There we go. You getting this, Nozzo?
I got it for you.
RLS 332. $32 for $24. There we are.
Oh, hey, you did it.
That I did.
Wow, we're really here. It's just like I remember. The air even smells... Ugh.
You all right?
I'm fine. Maybe giving you that boost took more out of me than I thought.
Don't worry. Everyone gets a bit wobbly on their first jump. That's why we told you to eat bland food before you came.
Oh, yeah, I didn't eat anything at all.
Ah,
I want to be hungry. That's the whole point, isn't it? Speaking of, can we get going?
Let's see. About the Silver Flare.
so about this silver flare.
My mouth is already watering. God, I miss that place. I practically lived there back in the day. Or rather, this day.
lived there?
So you went there often, huh?
3 words. Student lunch specials. Kept me fueled almost my entire sophomore year. God, can you imagine what my cholesterol levels were back then? They're bad enough now. Back then, it didn't matter. Metabolism like a pencil sharpener. That was me.
Okay, they want me to ask about his clothing. I guess I will.
So that clothing you're wearing,
Pretty perfect, huh? Figured I should blend in.
blend in?
I look like just another student, right?
Sure, man.
Yes, you look like any other student from this time period.
Ha! Lady, I was joking. I know what I look like, but trust me, nobody around here cares. That's New York in the 20s for you. I just wanted to indulge. That's okay, right?
That is why we are here.
Exactly.
The food?
The food was that good.
You've never had a better burger. Made it with real beef, not that chemically flavored TVP stuff we have now. Hey, you want to try one? I never ate there alone before. No reason to start now.
Just an FYI, the Silver Flare is 4 months away from getting a D rating from the Board of Health. It serves more rats than people.
I'll pass. Thanks.
And sure, while we're at it.
You said you lived in this area.
Well, I was a student in the area for 5 years. Sort of the same thing.
Biochemical engineering, wasn't it?
You've done your research. Yeah, I owe a lot to the place.
To the Silver Flare, then?
My growling stomach says yes.
All right. Wait, bird.
What on earth would I say?
Aw. Wanted to talk to a bird.
Hey, so what happens if we run into, myself?
Oh, we did our due diligence. Your younger self is home for spring vacation right now.
So I'm back in Maine. You know what you're doing.
We'd like to think so.
You look at those cars. You've probably never seen cars moving in the actual street, have you?
I have. Time traveler, remember?
Ah, right, of course. You've probably seen horse-drawn buggies, too.
On occasion.
Amazing.
So I guess I could have interrupted that at any time, but I had no desire to.
God, there it is. The Silver Flare. Jesus, sorry. It's just a restaurant. I didn't expect it.
Don't worry. Take your time.
Time, huh?
We have plenty of it. That is the benefit of time travel.
But I don't, though, do I?
Sorry?
I was diagnosed with Skimane syndrome. Did they tell you that?
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. How long?
They gave me 6 months, maybe 8. That's why I wanted to see this place. One last time.
I understand, Dr. Anderson.
Dr. Anderson? Please, it's 2024. I'm 19 years old. I'm no doctor. Call me Joe. Right now, I'm just a sophomore biochem student. I have my whole life ahead of me. Not to mention countless late-night study burgers from this diner. Let's go in.
All right.
Hey, be right with you. Sit anywhere you like.
Thanks, Maddie.
Right.
Dummy.
Oh, excuse me.
It's all right.
Hey, Maddie.
Yeah,
That was amazing. Can I get a piece of blueberry pie?
sure.
Now, if you'll excuse me a minute, I've just got to use, the John.
Sure. Go ahead.
Ominous.
Hi, Thea. Just checking in. How's it going over when?
Let's see. The client has thus far consumed 3 burgers, a plate of chips, and a milkshake. He just ordered a slice of pie before getting up to use the toilet for the second time.
But he seems satisfied?
Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anyone happier.
And how are you doing?
Me? I'm fine. Bit hungry myself now. I'm craving that curry place around the corner from work. What's it called again?
Little Modi's? It's not there anymore.
Oh, they closed.
No, it never opened. They were paradoxed out of existence about 5 years ago.
Figures.
Are you hearing that? Huh?
Oh, you're kidding me.
You don't think...
You better go check, Thea, just in case.
That gate is locked, you moron. I'm counting to 30. Then you either pay up or I'm calling the cops.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Trying to skip out on the check is what he's doing. Come on, there's no place for you to go.
It was nice seeing you again, Addie.
Sorry, what? Hey! Oh, you friggin' deadbeat! Where'd you get that key? Damn it. My manager's going to kill me.
Fia, what's going on?
You. He's your friend, right? You were sitting with him?
Yeah, I need to get after him.
No time for that. I need to get after him.
Hell no, you aren't. You're paying his bill. Do you have any idea how much he owes us?
I am aware. Will this be enough?
This is more than enough. Let me go get you change.
Keep it.
Oh, thanks, I guess. I'll just go turn off the alarm.
That's pretty dramatic that they've got an alarm.
Blast it, blast it, blast it. I really thought this would be an easy one.
Fia, what happened?
Joe Anderson did a runner.
He did? That's odd.
Odd is the word, yeah. You'd better track him.
Track him?
Yeah, using his PFE data.
Sure, but
You can track him, right? You do know where he is.
that's what I'm trying to say. He didn't go anywhere. He's right behind you, according to his PFE data.
He's not here, Nozzo. You sure the system is working right?
It's working perfectly. Are you... Wait. Oh, blast it.
Nozzo? Nozzo, what's wrong?
The PFE signal's decaying.
That's bad, is it?
Well, it's certainly not good. Search the alley. It's gotta be around there somewhere.
I told you, he ran off.
Priorities, Fia. Something in that alley is giving off a signal. Something that's not supposed to be in that area?
Right. I get it. Sorry.
And sub-vocalize.
Sorry.
Oh, I love that. She wasn't sub-vocalizing that whole time and I didn't notice. So I guess there's this. Is that the only thing around here? There's a foul-smelling trash bin.
Seems to be a list of deliveries. None of this means anything to me.
I bet it's important later, or they wouldn't have made that piece of art.
Blast it. Blast it to hell and back, that bloody idiot.
He took off his PFE, didn't he?
Worse than that. He didn't just take it off, it's broken.
Broken?
Yeah.
But that's impossible. There are only a handful of engineers in the world who can even open that thing, let alone break it.
How many degrees does Dr. Anderson hold again?
Blast it.
What do? We
find him.
And then?
I need to check the protocol guide. Stand by. Keep looking for him.
Nozzo, we need to have a word or two about communication.
Alright, can I follow him? I guess not.
Not now, Fia. We need to talk. Head outside.
Alright.
Damn it. I told them our vetting process was outdated. I told them. We should have seen this coming.
We're in this together, Nozzo. We'll fix this.
Well, yeah. Who else is gonna do it?
We can work out who's to blame later. What do we do now?
Okay. I've been reading the protocols, and there is a contingency plan for the situation.
I'm listening.
You're not gonna like it.
I said I'm listening.
First things first. Get back to the landing point. I'm sending you an upgrade.
A present. Oh, goody.
Thank me later. Just get to the construction site. I'll fill you in when you get there.
Okay. It's kind of funny to me that my navigation animation is always to walk with sort of a, like, kind of depressed Mosey. And Joe is the same way. And so, like, when he was escaping us, he did it by strolling. Just strolling out the door. I mean, it makes sense. These are probably expensive animations to make, especially for a small team. Making everyone a run animation just for, you know, use in a couple of very limited situations, probably not a good move economically, but still it is kind of funny when it clashes with the feel that a scene is expected to have.
Right. I'm secure.
Okay. I'm relaying the upgrade over. Stand back. This may sting a little.
Nozo, what is this?
The WEG Mark IV vaporizes organic matter on contact.
And you just had this upgrade lying around?
Like I said, it's our contingency plan.
So you want me to...
Yeah.
There's no other way.
Are you sure? There is no other way.
I don't know. But he broke his paradox field excluder. He is unsynced from our timeline. We couldn't bring him back even if we wanted to. He crossed the line, and he needs to be stopped.
Don't worry. I'll get it done.
Right. Good. You know how to use that weapon?
I said I'll get it done.
Okay. I'll be here. Touch base when you have something to touch base about. Good luck, Via.
Yeah.
So I just went from time tour guide to time assassin. So now where do I go? I mean, I've got those addresses on the page. But yeah, all I've got is the landing point in the diner. I guess I'll go back to the diner, see what's there. Can I talk to her now?
Excuse me.
Oh, it's you. Did you find your friend?
I'm working on it. That is why I want to talk to you.
Not sure how I can help, but sure.
How did he open the gate?
How did he get through the alley gate? Didn't you say it was locked?
Shows when I know. He swiped a spare key from behind the counter.
A spare key?
Hidden in a pepper shaker. Been there for years. Even I'd forgotten it was there. No idea how he'd even know about that.
I can't imagine.
Interesting. Part of me just wonders, like, if he just happened to know about the key because they always kept it there and he saw somebody do it once, that's one thing. If he, like, it doesn't sound like he put the key there, like he was planning this from the beginning. That would be crazy. That wouldn't make any sense.
Do you know the name Joe Anderson?
Joe Anderson?
Biochem student in the area, around 18 years old?
Oh, you mean Andy. Your friend does look a bit like him. That his grandfather or something?
Or something.
Well, Andy's always been a good kid. He must be worried.
Can you tell me anything about Andy?
Didn't you say you already know him?
Not exactly.
Then I'm not sure what I can tell you. He comes here a lot. We deliver to him at the Brittany house sometimes. You know, the NYU dorm. It's just a few blocks away.
Right. Thank you.
Nozo, did you get that?
Yep. Sending you the address now.
Okay. That sound was them printing that I found a new location right here where my head is. Tell me more.
You can't tell me anything more about Andy.
Look, I'm grateful for that tip you gave me. With all the students around here, that never happens. But I really don't like gossiping about people who aren't here. He comes here a lot, and we deliver to him sometimes over at the Brittany house. That's it.
All right.
You deliver to Andy's dorm.
Students, you know, they're our bread and butter. It's not like the Brittany house is far, it's just a block west of here.
All right.
Thanks for your time. I need to find my friend.
Sure.
Now, knowing the name Brittany House,
None of this means anything to me. Although, wait a moment. Andy A. and BH. Andy Anderson and Brittany Hall. Seems likely.
was it Brittany Hall or I thought it was Brittany House? Anyway, so there's a Mike L. who's in room 803. So we should look in 1407 and 803. It is Brittany Hall. Why did I mishear Brittany House? A fire hydrant. Joe Anderson does not appear to be hiding behind it. if I had the tools to add just random observable things to an adventure game setting, that's the kind of nonsense I would put in there. I love that. One way, you occasionally wonder what it must have been like to live in a world where time only went in one direction. All right, cool.
The door is locked tight. A sign says that the building is closed for spring break.
Anywhere else I can go? Can I, like... Oh, is this the door I can pick?
Bit out of practice, but I got it.
I kind of like that, actually, that basically they set up the ability that I could pick locks with a lock I couldn't pick, but they left that breadcrumb there so that mentally I would think of it when I came to an actual door that I was meant to unlock that way. Like, it wouldn't have been interesting if I needed to unlock that first door with the multi-tool like a normal person. If it had just worked and it was just a tutorial to tell me I had an inventory with a multi-tool in it, that would have been dull. It was interesting that that door couldn't be unlocked by my normal means, and I had to go through a bunch of stuff for it. But then this one, having no signposts around it saying that I should use my multi-tool to unlock it, but it's basically calling back to the previous situation, I think that really works.
Room 1407. Here I come.
What about 803? Don't forget 803.
That's odd. The door was unlocked. And the computer is on as well. Either young Andy left for spring break in a hurry, or someone else was here before me.
All right.
This is clearly a young Joe Anderson. Or Andy, I guess. I don't recognize the girl beside him, but they make a cute cluster. Assuming they are a cluster.
Cluster? That's what they call it in the future? Everybody's Polly in the future. Grubwub, your meal from Silver Flare is being prepared. Okay, Sister Celia. You said I could move into your room, so I did. It's taken me a few weeks, but I managed to de-dorkify it. It'll be like you never lived here. Things are okay, Maine's okay, school's okay. You got your old chem teacher. She thought I'd be as smart as you. I live to disappoint. Love, your sis. So Sister Celia is my sister, whose name is Celia. Chill. But you were supposed to be the calm one. You're gonna ace that class, bro. You know how smart you are. Besides, it's your first test of the term. Relax. Speaking of, I'm totally gonna fail my class if I don't get some help. So, help, witty please? Let's read all the sister stuff first. I told you, you big nerd bro dork. You worry too much about tests. Good luck in your midterm. Don't blow anything up. Love, your sis. Dude, stop freaking out. It's obvious to anyone. She's flirting with you. Also, she's cute. Well done. Also, you're an idiot. I'm amazed you still remember how to breathe without me around. Anyway, you can bore me with the details when you come home. Speaking of which, spring break already? Didn't you just leave? I'm not moving out of your room. Love, your sis. Okay, what else is going on? Got undisclosed with no subject. For all networking and security needs, contact Tomo. Okay. Then Lisa here is like, don't worry. Hey, lab buddy, it's me, the frizzy-haired nerd from Professor Foster's class. Looks like we're partnered up for the midterm project. You seem nice, so this'll be fun. Last term I was shackled to a freshman who spoke in grunts and thought decimal points were optional. Anyway, I have a few ideas to run by you. How about we meet at the Flare tomorrow? We can talk about it. I wouldn't worry about your image, Mr. Bad Boy. And that oversized lab coat, it's obvious you like living dangerously. The first time you trip on something, I reserve the right to tell you I told you so. And then, right, this is after I said nice, she'll ruin my bad boy image. I assert my rights! Okay, so I dropped the canister that you tripped over. I'm sorry. Still counts, though. Anyway, you want to meet me at the Flare after work? I'll buy... Okay, so there's somebody named Lisa, and there's my sister Celia.
Activity history is cleared every 48 hours.
Nozzo, when did young Andy leave for spring break?
5 days ago.
Ah, so whatever was done here, it was done after he left.
Makes the most sense, yeah.
Okay, so use some kind of back door passwordy thing, and it thinks I'm Lisa? And then... I sent some mail. Then, as Lisa, I logged out. I am sorry, Lisa. Okay. So this looks like Andy was signing in as Lisa to do some kind of nonsense and then logging out.
Trash is cleared every 48 hours.
So, like before, this file could only have been created after young Andy left.
Or deleted after he left.
Okay, so Professor Foster from Lisa Sandman. Fail me, I dare you. You're aptly named because you are a virus that infects this place daily. Oh no, is he doing something weird? Is he sabotaging this girl for some kind of selfish reason? That'll be garbage if he did that. I don't know. Maybe it's for an unselfish reason. Maybe... So far, I'm very sketchy on this guy. The level of contempt ever has for you goes beyond parody. You'll be writing your father's coattails with for him. You're researching compounds for baby diapers. Instead of getting tenured at NYU, your father's ashamed of you. He only got himself cancer to get away from the laughingstock you made of his good name. I'd say more, but I can't be bothered to waste the words. I think that little of you. You want to kick me out of your class because of this? I dare you. I double dare you. I know all about you and the new teaching assistant. I also have your husband's email address. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty bad. So he threw that in the garbage. So we wrote it, threw it in the garbage. Is that the idea? What's this?
Almost completely empty. Young Andy must have taken everything home with him.
All right. What else have we got?
Just textbooks and study aids. Nothing relevant that I can see.
Okay, it seems like we've done what we're meant to do here. So I can't go to that other room. I guess there's no reason to go there yet. So what else can I do? Oh, wait, I can look up Lisa and Celia. Let's start with Celia. Celia, oh, I've got to get their names right. So she's the host of the Good Morning Show from this date to that date. Her career came to an infamous and explosive finish after an interview with mayoral candidate and right-wing firebrand Christopher Haynes. During a heated exchange over immigration rights, Anderson reportedly shouted, "Were you hit on the head as a baby?" and punched him in the nose, drawing copious spurts of blood. Anderson is now retired and lives in Cornwall on Hudson. She requested her privacy be respected. Timeline impact low. Okay. Let's, I don't think I've got a first name on... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, do we have a first name on Foster? We got Joseph Anderson, Celia Anderson, Lisa Sandman. I don't know who Professor Foster is yet, I guess. Alright, she's an adjunct professor, Department of Chemistry. From this date to this date, died in a chemical explosion, ruled an accident. So this explosion is probably what we saw at the very beginning. So is he trying to prevent the explosion? And is he trying to get her kicked out of the chemistry department so she won't die in the explosion? Okay. So he's trying to get this woman kicked out of chemistry, but it's not directly for some selfish reason. I mean, you could call it selfish if he cares about her and he wants to save her life. That's selfish, but less selfish that he's trying to ruin her career for some personal gain at her expense.
Is this all the archive has on Lisa Sandman?
Afraid so. She died young. Poor kid.
In an explosion 5 years from now. You think Dr. Anderson wants to prevent that?
It seems plausible, but her timeline priority rating is listed as low. If he wanted to save her life, he could have, asked us. It's legal, and he can afford it.
You're right. It makes no sense. I'll keep digging.
It's legal? So you can pay to send time travelers back in time to save people you care about if you're rich. This is dystopian. Okay. I don't really know where I'm going next. Let's go out on the street just to see if something new shows up, but I guess we are kind of running out of time. But okay, actually, let's go back here. I wonder if there's a place I could find the professor's name. Maybe that's something I'm missing. Oh, actually, wait. Is the professor on here? So there's Clara F. What could the professor be? Clara Foster? Can I type? Okay, I can't type things, which, you know, makes sense, right? Because if I could type things, I could jump ahead whenever I wanted to and really kind of mess with the logic of the game. So I'm just wondering, because he didn't leave any like textbooks or any kind of notes from the class. I don't think there's anything new in here, right? Yeah, there's nothing from Foster. Okay, R. Foster. Okay, so it's not this Clara person. Huh. Oh, we already knew it was R. Foster. Is it Retail Foster? Probably not. Is that all we can do? Is that all we can find here? I think so. What am I missing? Of course, I mean, maybe I could go back to the restaurant and ask the waitress if she knows about Foster. Yeah, nothing else here seems helpful. Yeah, I should probably quit soon. I think I just want to figure out if there's like one more thing I can learn before we're done with this video. So we'll go back here. That like sign placard is still pretty funny.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Professor Foster.
Do you know a Professor Foster?
You mean Rona Foster? The chem prof? Yeah, she comes in here sometimes. Super cool lady.
Rona.
So, this Rona Foster woman, can you tell me anything else about her?
You already know she teaches chemistry, so you know as much as I do. And like I keep saying, I don't gossip about my customers.
What about Lisa?
Do you know anyone named Lisa?
You're gonna have to be a bit more specific than that.
I believe she came here with Andy at least once.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. Are those two finally together?
I don't know.
Well, they'd better be. They've been making starry eyes at each other for weeks.
Okay. And I assume she's not going to say anything to this.
Can you tell me about Lisa?
I told you, I don't gossip about my customers. Sorry.
Had to try.
Thanks for your time. I need to find my friend.
Sure.
So, Rona Foster. I do appreciate the fact they've divided up the first and last name so that you do actually have to know who you're searching for. And they introduced it by having a brother and sister on here. That's pretty clever. All right. Rona Foster was seen as a scientific Prodigy. Yes, I can't. I'm getting tired. I don't think I can read very well anymore. Prodigies is grade school. At 10, she joined her father, Oliver Foster, at a struggling tech firm, Foster Tech Labs. After Oliver Foster's death in 2002, Foster Tech folded, and Rona joined the teaching staff at NYU's Department of Chemistry. She voluntarily left her position in 2029 after an explosion in her lab left 3 students dead. She's now retired and living in Florida. Impact low.
This Professor Foster. An explosion is going to kill some of her students 5 years from now. I think it's the same explosion that will kill Lisa Sandman. Nozzo, can you confirm?
NYU kept the names of the victims away from the press, but the dates do match up.
So Dr. Anderson wants to stop Lisa from dying in the explosion?
Could be. But again, the explosion is a low priority event. He could have easily applied to make this change legally and professionally. Why do all this?
Dunno. There's something else going on. Do you have the address for the NYU Department of Chemistry? Everything seems to be pointing there. I probably should go see what's what.
Sending your way.
All right. Well, let's head that way, but then I think we should probably wrap things up because it's been over an hour, and that's how long my videos are. But let's at least see what the campus looks like. What's going on here?
You seeing this, Nozzo?
I think so. Is that Lisa Sandman?
It matches the photograph in young Andy's dormitory. Stand by. I'm gonna get answers.
I'm betting she noticed the email and she's trying to break into the office to prevent the email from getting got.
Excuse me.
Ah! Sorry, I was a bit, focused. Who are you?
I am looking for someone.
You're looking for someone in an empty school building. It's spring break. Nobody is supposed to be here.
Nobody? What about you?
Well, yeah. That's because, hey, wait a minute. Let me see your card.
My card?
Yeah, if you belong here, you'd have a school ID card. So, let me see it.
Ah, well, look. Lisa, I can explain.
Oh, can you? Wait, how do you know my name?
Oh, blasted.
It was you, wasn't it? You did this.
Did what?
Did what?
Are you serious? If you didn't send that email, then what are you doing here?
Email.
Are you for real, or are you just being cute?
Again, I have no idea.
Right, fine, whatever. You obviously don't belong here, but neither do I. Tell nobody I was here, and I'll do the same.
Okay, so it's cool that she caught the email before it had a chance to get anywhere. Have you seen an old man? Or, let's say, what are you doing?
What exactly are you doing?
Nothing at all.
It looks like you're trying to pick the lock of that door.
No, shut up, I'm not doing anything.
You are literally doing it right now.
Yeah, well, we all see what we want to see.
Do you know Joe Anderson? You probably know him as Andy.
Is that what this is about? Dating my lab partner?
I have no idea.
Since you have no idea, neither do I.
All right.
I'm looking for an older gentleman. He was wearing an NYU hat and sweatshirt.
Huh. I think I would have remembered seeing someone like that. But I don't know for sure. I'm a bit distracted right now.
So, you're Andy's cluster mate?
His what?
Sorry, his, what's the word, girlfriend?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Not sure what we are yet.
Cluster mate is funny.
So, could you tell me about yourself?
Hey, total stranger. Do I look like I want to tell you my life story?
Right, sorry. So, about Andy.
Look, I'm trying to focus here. You want me to help you? Help me get through this door.
Well, I'll be going.
Sure, whatever.
She seems friendly.
She's ignoring me and ignoring the rules. No wonder she and Joe Anderson get along so well.
Okay, we got a bunch of information we can get here.
No ripples detected.
Everything's marginal, so far. Whatever the client's doing, it hasn't set off any alarm bells yet.
All right.
So Joe's clustermate, this Lisa Sandman, any thoughts on her?
Not really. The archive had next to nothing to say about her. Just her birth date, her death date, her employment history, and little else. She lived a short, simple, and rather unremarkable life.
We can't all change the world, can we?
No, just with time travel.
Right?
I need to gain Lisa's trust, Nozzo. She won't speak to me otherwise. I think I need to help her.
Do what you think is necessary. I'll keep an eye out.
Assisting this Lisa girl isn't exactly within mission scope, is it?
Very little about the situation is. Just do anything you need to.
Anything?
Anything within reason, or within the boundaries of plausible deniability.
Alright, what's going on with the client?
Could you tell me about this client again?
Joe Anderson. He pioneered all the latest advances in robotic and laser surgeries. He's the reason why the average life expectancy is over 100 years old now.
Ah, so his timeline importance ranking is high.
One of the highest.
How are things from your end?
I'm scanning all security camera footage and every archived photo taken in a 3-mile radius of your when and location. He's been extremely careful, but if he slips up, we'll know.
Okay.
Stand by, Nozzo.
I'll be here.
It's funny, I was talking about how I was planning to quit, but like, I keep wanting to do things.
If you'll allow me,
Huh?
I have some experience with this sort of thing.
Somehow I'm not surprised. Sure, knock yourself out.
There you go.
Oh, thank God. Seriously, you're a lifesaver.
There, my good deed for the day.
Funny you should say that.
Why?
Whatever you changed, it did literally nothing.
So the ripples were marginal?
Not marginal, non-existent.
Is that unusual?
Normally, no. But with a walking paradoxical anomaly on the loose, well, I'll keep monitoring. Just in case.
So either Lisa always got through the door, or when she got through the door, whatever she was going to do didn't change her future. I mean, it seems like she still dies in the future, so, like, yeah, maybe she was just always going to successfully intercept the email, and she was going to do it with or without me, so it just doesn't matter. But we will have to save finding out for later, because now WoD Jedi games, I have played at least one of them. I played through several sessions to get further into the game. I'm not super comfortable doing that though, especially when a game is new and it's very, very story centered, because I don't want to remove the impetus that you might feel to go out and get this game and play through this time travel story yourself. So far, I've been really intrigued by the whole thing. Like, it's there's so many time travel stories where they try really hard to sort of minimize the impact that people have in the future, or get really dramatic about it, and it's like, oh, you've changed the future. Oh no, everything is terrible. It's kind of fun that they've just decided to matter-of-factly accept that rich and powerful people can change the future to be whatever they want, and that, like, there's, you know, law enforcement that prevents them from doing anything too crazy, but that it's subvertible, and that somebody with enough money can just go and do what they want to. Like, I don't know, I like the idea of just accepting that reality and just describing the kind of world that you think it would create and just running with a world like that. I'm a big sucker for time travel stories anyway, just as a general rule. And so, yeah, so this game is just right up my alley. It's doing really kind of fun things in the genre that I wasn't expecting. So I plan to keep on playing this, but I'm not going to play it with you. You should go and get the game yourself if you want to play it. I'm going to wrap this up right now. So see you later. And yeah, links in the doobly-doo if you want to check the game out yourself.